Today's November 3rd. Today's quote is called, "The truth hurts." Although humans have the capacity for self-awareness, in the present age, the tendency towards self-delusion is so strong that people often become angry when confronted with the truth, because the truth, if accepted, would put an end to their party. It's like constantly telling people in a movie theater that what they are watching isn't real. If you did that, you would ruin the movie for everyone. So, Shakespeare said the world's a stage. We're all having this drama, and in this drama, we want to think certain things. And we don't want somebody to come and say, no, it's not like that. And that's why some people don't like spirituality. They say the truth will set you free. But it's not that everybody wants the truth. It's not that everybody's easy with the truth, because the truth is upsetting. The truth dispels illusion. And the way people become happy, and we are also affected by this, the way we become happy in the material world is by creating an illusion that everything's okay, that I'm not going to die today, I will live a long time, things will be better in the future, we'll create more of this and more of that. And the more I can create an illusion that suffering doesn't exist, then happier I am and everything's okay. And as a devotee and as a teacher, I'm always trying to see the truth. And I have this experience, interesting experience. And Prabhupada once mentioned something about this experience. He said, when you look at magazines, I don't know the context, this was just told to me. He said, when you look at magazines, it makes it look like everything is real. I don't know what magazine Prabhupada was looking at, but I have a little interesting phenomena going on where I'm living here in Alachua, because as many of you may know, the county requires that one house is built on 5 acres of land. So we have 5 acres of land, our neighbors have 5 acres, that's 10 acres of land. That's a lot of land for one family. Not necessary at all, unless you're a farmer. So, sometimes we walk around. It's kind of like, imagine you had a 20,000 square foot house and there was 2 of you. It's just, you don't need it, and you would just kind of walk around just for fun, saying, wow, this is so big, we don't need it. So I walk around my land sometimes like that, and I think of people living in a city and, in an apartment and crowded, and there I am walking. And sometimes I tell my wife, I said, this is too nice. I don't like it. It's too nice. It makes it seem like everything is just okay in the material world. Everything is nice and nothing could go wrong. Nothing goes wrong out here. There's no thieves, this and that. All right, we had a hurricane, a few trees fell down, but we like to create an illusion. I personally don't like the illusion. It actually bothers me when I think there's nothing wrong. I say, no, there is something wrong. It just looks like there isn't. But happiness means we want to create an illusion that nothing's wrong. And a lot of times when we would say the material world isn't perfect, the material world isn't great, people would get upset. They'd actually become angry with us. And I've studied many spiritual teachers, and very few, if any, talk about that. I mean, maybe Christians do, but more like New Age teachers or teachers of the East that are trying to resonate with people. They always talk about being positive, seeing everything positively, and everything is good, and everything in life is a rare opportunity to be grateful. All good thoughts, but they don't talk about the reality that it's not all great, and we are getting old, and every relationship here isn't going to last, and everything isn't perfect, and things will go wrong. And that's what we talk about, and people don't like that. So the purpose of today's quote is to bring awareness to the fact that people require illusion to be happy. People require forgetfulness to be happy. People require forgetfulness of the temporality of the material world, the material body. People require forgetting that certain things don't make them happy, and then they do them again, and hoping that it'll make them happy. There's an illusion. I'll do the same thing again. This time I'll become happy. That's required. Otherwise, if we see the truth, if we're confronted with it, if it's clear, then we can't be happy in that way. We'll either go crazy or we'll have to become devotees. Because if you become a devotee, you become because you have this realization, so it works. But if you don't become a devotee and you face the reality that things are not really the way I'd like them to be, it could drive you crazy. In one of our workshops, we asked the participants, write down, or we asked them, question, we write it down on a flip chart, everything you don't like about the world, and they write all these things down, and you can see the world is not the way we want it. And then we ask them, how would you make the world? And they write a different list. Say, the world is not the way, if you could make it, it's not the way you could make it. There's something wrong. And to see what's wrong, that's Krishna consciousness, and then solve the problem. And to avoid seeing what's wrong, that's called material life.